Hey everybody, Tag Life Done Free. Hey, today we poured some concrete, we made some stairs, helped a buddy out. So this is just kind of a continuance of some of the stuff that's been going on in the homestead. But, deep inside this video, there's magic, and I hope you see the magic. See, at the end of the day, I talk all the time about community and why community is important. And, sometimes community isn't this, 45 people over at your house event. Sometimes it's just one or two. Sometimes it's these smaller things. And I was fortunate enough to have Mike come over and help me work on the concrete a little bit. And then I went and helped him, on his house a little bit. And so anyway, if you're interested in things that are going on in the homestead, if you're interested in the magic, come on, let's check it out.
Were you working?
No, I'm waiting for you to work. I'm thinking about going upstairs taking a nap.
You should.
I think I'm going to. Will you have this done when I get back?
Isn't it already done?
Nope.
What else is there to do?
Steaks?
Here's my theory. We don't really need to stake it because there's like dirt holding it in.
Okay, so how do you know how to smooth it out and how to make it level?
Because these boards are not going anywhere. They're...
Oh, you don't think that you pour concrete in here, this board won't fall over?
I thought that was closer like this one was.
See, my theory is we should stake it.
What if I just push that dirt behind it?
Might work, might not.
This guy's busy working. What's he chewing on?
So, today, I'm going to pour these stairs. Right? I'm also going to pour down here, this slab down in here. And so I know it's probably super hard to see here, but this is going to create this raised planting box that goes kind of up and around. And much like this other one over here, Bee has been on me about creating her spaces closer to the house to grow things like her herbs and things like that. So this retaining wall, I know I've shown you guys before, is going to continue up, but I need these stairs in before I can turn that corner. And so we're going to knock that out today. Because I've told you guys many times, when you're pouring concrete, always try to have something extra poured. So I've got a small footing over here ready to go in case I need it. And then I also have another one over here. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I've got a small one over here. And there's going to be a pillar down here at some point. I don't really need it done today. But again, I don't want to just pour the concrete on the ground. So we just started pouring concrete, started filling those steps. I tried to pour it from the top so the pressure stayed off the front board and just allow it to kind of go in there, smooth by itself. And as you can see, I've got 3 helpers, my beloved bride, and the concrete guy, and of course, the famous Indiana Mike.
No! No! Remove that. Go lay down.
Yep, so B works on smoothing it out. Mike works on smoothing it out. I'm trying to get the next pour ready. As you can see, the truck kind of took off so we could pour that bottom slab down there. But just a matter of working it. It's not super hard work. It's more tedious. And as you can see, then we poured that bottom one. It's a little bit of an optical illusion. It looks like there's a big mound in there, but there isn't. And again, this will give us a place for a table and for her raised planting beds, which obviously, my wife likes to plant stuff. So, and I'm super happy to make her happy.
No! Don't! Yeah.
Already stepped in it once. Good luck getting that off your paws.
Yeah. No! Let me wet it.
You tell me. Is it drying on you?
Oh, yeah, I mean...
We're going to get this screeded across, and again, this is a pretty easy process too, just trying to keep it flat, and a little bit extra concrete in there, as you can see me piling it up, and I'm going to take it over and dump it in the retaining wall, because, never waste concrete, never pour it on the floor. I always try to plan, again, for those extra things, as you guys have heard me talk about many times. You can see here's some extra, and what we're doing is we're filling those retaining wall, columns.
No!
Like having kids.
These retaining walls, like I mentioned, they have these holes down in the center of them, and there's rebar down in there, and we're just going to fill them up with all these excess concrete. Makes the wall, you know, super tough, and you know, for any pressure that would build against it. I know a lot of people don't, but you know, I like having the extra concrete, and I kind of look at extra concrete as free, you know, in a lot of ways. I could have just poured it on the ground, but instead it's going to go into strengthening, you know, this wall, which is super exciting to me. You know, they worked hard, you know, trying to get those things all filled up, and at the same time I was trying to help them and, you know, do some of the other pads and get them all ready. You know, when you pour concrete, it's a mad rush, and, you know, I always feel the pressure of, I got to get it done, it's hardening, and so I'm trying to prioritize, you know, what happens, you know, from any given moment and where the attention should be, because you can see those stairs right there, they're hardening, right? And so it won't be long, and we're going to have to get on those 100%. Yep, back on vacation. Look at that. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm having fun.
Are you? I see Mike has joined the vacation bandwagon.
No habla inglés.
You guys are doing a great job. I'm going to go back to my nap now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's this thing called?
Telehandler?
That's nice.
How are you? Did you bring some water?
I brought some Gatorade. This is pretty cool.
Kevin and Mike are on vacation.
Oh yeah.
Are you using nails?
Screws.
These are screws.
Just starting them because they're hard to get through. That's
Yeah,
hard.
this stuff is so hard to get in. Easier to tack them first.
Wow. And they're marked out.
Yep.
Is this just regular OSB?
No. It's a high grade. Yeah, it's a higher. It's supposed to last longer out in the weather.
So I had the pleasure of coming over here and helping my buddy put a deck on his floor. Super exciting.
Oh, and you're gluing them?
Yep.
Wow.
Glued and screwed.
Look at that beautiful edge. Holy smokes. Like perfect. That is not what mine looks like. So it looks like they're gonna just screw off, and then that's the job for the day. Easy peasy, right? And then they're tongue and groove too.
Get it. Hold on. This one came out just a little bit.
It was a hot day, and so you know, we suffered a little bit, but you know, together we got it through, and it was a really neat community event.
Gosh, they make it look easy.
I couldn't believe how hard this stuff was. We had to tap them in with a hammer just to get the screws started. It was almost impossible without.
It's a lot of screwing.
I might have to go get a couple out of the basement.
At least 3.
I heard something.
That's also only 3 from me, so
Well, I was going to say, I'm
3
right here, I
each.
can hear you.
there might be 8 or 10 by the time you count these.
Knuckleheads.
But there's 3 for me.
I'll definitely drop a couple.
That's the beam that Mike and I built.
Oh, to put two together?
And then Kevin and Mike did the rim. And then the 3 of us are doing the deck. And Kevin and, Mike and MMR did the joists.
So what do you think of building your own house?
I think it's awesome so far. Every sheet that we put down is basically a 50% discount.
Really?
Yeah, builders, that's all they do. Figure out what the material cost is and double it. There's their labor. Pretty much, yep.
Here goes the next piece. Stand it in place.
Okay.
That's probably the sketchiest part.
Okay, Kevin, let me do it. I want to show him how my old boss used to do it.
Okay.
He just sat in the corner like that and go. Just, man, he was so good at it. He could just suck it right in.
He said, I got it.
Just say 50%. Just say 50%.
Just say 50%. Not just 50%. He got free labor.
So
He's quite the recruiter.
he saves 50% on the building.
More than 50 be my bet. But it's his recruiting skills, just I'm telling you.
Well,
He's a superior recruiter.
he also recruited the best.
He did. That's why Kevin's here.
It's all butts here.
What's that?
It's all butts.
Well, that should be your still shot to get views.
That's right. That's right. We're going to pimp Kevin out.
They've been moving right along. You've been working for about an hour and a half?
It was a nice, easy job, and we got through it in no time. Here it is. Look at that, all finished, and he's in a better place, and I'm happy for it.
Quick update on the house sinking. We got the 3 blocks up over to the staircase. We got the footer way over there buried. So this wall will continue all the way around and connect to that footer over there. And this dirt will slope. This already slopes, and we're hoping that this meets out here and goes around the house. So we got, and then this is the new planting area right next to the processing kitchen, pod 4, living room, greenhouse over here. So we have this stairs done, 3 steps down. This is angled, this is angled. Here is the channel going down and around the house. So the water will hopefully not enter through the front door. We need to figure out a topper for this. I have black landscaping fabric that I'm putting on here. Then I'm going to put mulch on top. This is where I'm going to put the cocktail trees and hopefully a magnolia bush. I'd like all 3 in this area. I'm not sure if I'm going to pull that off. Plus with herbs and I don't know, maybe a strawberry patch or something. Because if I get the strawberries close to the house, I'm hoping that it stops the deer from eating them so bad. But you can tell these are wet because we just laid these 12 blocks today and then just lightly put the dirt on the back side of it. Because we are getting rain tomorrow, so this is sloped, angled down and around. Here's the footer for this 1 block wall. Will come catty corner and then die back into that block so that it will keep that dirt in. And then if you need to park here, this is the stairs will be used mainly, but we'll have a handicap access over here in case we need a wheelchair ramp. This is going to be block here. We're going to continue this wall here, down and around. So this will be a 3 block wall. And then around this pad. So I'll have planting area up and around, but that we'll be able to have a table or just a hangout area here. I've got my brooder, needs to go back into the mudroom. So this will be just an area to allow the grandkids to play on their little push bikes or table underneath the awning so that we can enjoy the shade. Then this wall will continue out, down and around, matching just like those, just like that side, match this side. And then I'm not sure if we're going to continue the one block wall that way or what this is going to look like, because we're still focused over there. This is the pillar that he poured with the, or the footer that he poured for the pillar. Uh-oh. Why are you walking?
Because my skid loader broke down.
Where? Did it break down in a really convenient place, hopefully?
Right out in front of the community building. Overall, it was a really great couple days, and I really enjoy working with, you know, my buddies up here. And Mike is this guy who really reaches out to anybody, and, you know, we get a text message on our phones or whatever that says, hey, I need a hand from, you know, one of the homesteads out there. He's, you know, one of the first ones to jump on it and you know, go and help to the best of his ability. And, you know, when you have people in your community that are willing to do their part plus just a little bit, you'll have a successful community. So I can't tell you how thankful I am to have gone through the experience, both at the other house and then also obviously getting my concrete done. But I hope what you really see out of it isn't any of that. It isn't the stairs. It isn't the floor. It isn't any of that. It's people working together for a common goal, to live a little bit freer. So go out there, live a little bit freer today than you did yesterday. Hold the line. Don't give an inch. Tag out.